Good day, grade 11 students. Welcome back to our personal development class. Last time, we learned that your growth and personal effectiveness have to manifest in your family relationship. Your family makes a significant mark in your development. Today, we are going to learn another lesson under building and maintaining relationships. So how do you build good working relationships? What are your characteristics as a student, son or daughter, friend, leader or follower? By identifying and reflecting on your own qualities, you discover things that you can still improve. It is vitally enriched through our socialization with others. So at the end of the lesson, you should be able to distinguish the various roles of different individuals in society and how they can influence people through leadership and followership. Discuss the role of socialization in an individual's personal development. And lastly, conduct an online mini-survey on Filipino relationships. So let's get started. Building social ties. Bill Gates stated that we all need people who will give us feedback and that is how we improve. So given that feedback is an important mechanism for improvement, how should you give and receive it? So when was the last time you received feedback about yourself? Interacting with others gives you the opportunity to learn and get new perspectives for looking at things. So other than your family, there are people who serve as a source of emotional support and encouragement. Social group. It is human nature to relate with people. We make connections that satisfy our important needs such as belonging, acceptance, and affiliation. Social group, which refers to the people who you interact with, has importance and effects on you. You will encounter many different groups as you expand your social network. Your social group, you have their primary group. So this group is personal or intimate in nature. The bond usually lasts for a long time. So it looks after a deep emotional connection and sense of security among its members. So you connect your identity with this kind of group. Your family and barkada are considered as primary groups. Secondary group. This group is task-oriented and dynamics are less personal. Meeting is not necessarily frequent. The relationship depends only on the need related to the task at hand. Examples are schoolmates and sports team. The norm. This is a reference group to which you base your assessment. It has rules of behavior which the members follow. For example, classroom norms in grade school and in high school. Students' classroom behavior depends significantly on which reference group they belong to. Peer relations. As you grow, your social ties also expand and deepen. Friendship is one of the most important and meaningful interpersonal connections you have. Your friends are the people you often spend time with. Friendship has its own beauty and meaning that it has inspired a lot of artists to create songs. Try listening to Awit ng Barkada by Apo Hiking Society. So based on your experiences, how will you personally define friendship? So now, let's discuss all about social influence or how others affect us. It is a phenomenon that occurs when your behavior, ways of thinking, or feeling are affected by others or vice versa. So this transpires in the context of socializing with others with consideration to acceptable behaviors. Let us take a look at some forms of social influence. Conformity is the act of adjusting your behaviors, opinions, or beliefs to agree with the prevailing norm or standard. But why do people conform? By conforming, you get a sense of security that you are one with others and is part of the group. It gives you safety net. Aside from wanting to be accepted, certain personal characteristics also account for conformity. In a positive way, it fosters group cohesiveness. However, it does not do good if you go along with a group that pressures you to do wrong actions. Another form is compliance, occurs when you agree with a person or group even if you hold a different opinion about a situation. This happens to avoid confrontation. To avoid passive compliance, assertive training may help you to be reasonable and gain high level of confidence. Unlike conformity, wherein you adjust your beliefs, in complying, you only adapt to their actions but it does not mean you have agreed or changed. Next, identification. takes place when a respectable, famous, or well-liked person exerts great influence on others. So here, you follow the ways of a popular figure. Lastly, obedience is the act of following authority figures. It is necessary to maintain rules and order in the group. You conform to the demands of someone who exercises influence or power. Now, let's proceed to social roles. Are you familiar with the following leaders? As you go through life, you get to meet a lot of people and relate with them. All of us have different roles to play with expectations as a student, friend, or child. The bigger the role, the greater the responsibility. One critical role you will get into is becoming a leader or follower many times in your life. So what is a good leader to you? The following are important qualities of a good leader. Has integrity and clear vision for the group. Communicates ideas very well. Concerned with others' personal development and growth. And lastly, effectively supports the group to work and focuses on their needs and interests. They say being a boss is different from being a leader. A boss is someone who commands people to do things. On the other hand, a leader is someone who takes part in group work. So let us discuss all about types of leadership. So the first one is conservative. This leader is particular with following procedures. Accuracy, attention to details, facts, and order within the group are held most important. Democratic. This leader focuses on the goals of the group and attains a warm relationship with them. Members are encouraged to participate and undertake responsibilities to accomplish a task. Task-oriented. This leader takes group tasks with utmost priority. Getting the job done is important. This leader will not hesitate to control the behaviors of the members just to accomplish a task. People-oriented. This leader is a nurturer. Relationships are held most important than tasks. Personal welfare and growth of the members are priorities. Warm, friendly, and approachable are typical qualities of this kind of leader. And lastly, situational. This leader is dependent upon the given circumstances. Adaptability to the situation is a sterling quality of this leader. What leadership style do you have at this point? What do you think is the kind of leadership that will be effective? Aside from being a leader, you can also become a good team player. So here are the qualities of a good team player. He or she understands the group's goals and expectations. He or she cooperates with the assigned activities and has genuine concern for the group's welfare. So here are some video links about social relationships. Connected but alone, and bullied and beautiful. So you may watch these videos and learn more about our lesson. So if you have questions, please message me at moy.ytimbreza@gmail.com. Have a great learning day!